Okay, Bob's going to show us how to prune this tree. So what are the reasons, Bob? Yeah, go on.
The new growth on these is where the flowers are, and if you don't do this, you get a better shape, so it's covered in flowers rather than the flowers at the end. The other thing you can do is, because this is the highest point and there's a hormone in that stops these ones growing. So what you can do is also, when you get the cuttings, you cut it off where there's a node, and that's where the roots are going to come from. So you can put that in with two places where the roots can come out into some propagation mix, and it will grow again.
Oh, okay. And so, sorry, I didn't quite understand how you're supposed to prune that then to make it grow better.
You're pruning here, but don't. When you do prune, ideally you have two growths, so you have two growths coming out, whereas previously you had one. Same thing here. So you've now got two growths coming out.
Oh, okay.
And therefore two lots of flowers. And it's
Oh,
also
I see.
more compact. And then you can use this as for your propagation. And again, you've got two nodes for your roots to come out. If you want to, you can cut off the very succulent tips, so it reduces the evaporation, because you've got no roots here to take the moisture in, but you're still losing some, particularly from the very soft growth. But that's a good cutting.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
again, you've got a couple of growths.
Okay. So that's great, Bob. So see this particular one you just cut back here that I noticed, that one there.
Yeah.
Is that pruned back far enough, or should you prune that back further? That was just such a little bit. Well, what I meant was, you see how that's pruned down to there and that one's sticking up above it? You wouldn't prune it down to that level to make it all round, or?
No, it doesn't grow that way.
Oh.
It grows out and irregular.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you pruned it back to that, it would very quickly
Spread out anyway.
spread out anyway.
But the point is to prune it so that it's got two shoots going out.
Well, that's your ideal, yes.
Yes, I see. So that will make it a thicker.
It'll make thicker, plus the fact that it's going to have more flowers.
Yep.
Because it's on the new growth is where you're going to get the flowers. This has been pruned here before, which is why it's flowering there rather than here.
I see. Okay. All right. Well, there's a good bit of advice, everyone, from Bob.
I'm going to, where's that bit you had? Is that the bit you said would make?
Yes.
I'm going to propagate some.
That's the whole idea. Because you're producing material. Yeah.
That one there?
Yeah. No,
That? Oh, so you, okay.
otherwise, they will die, those leaves, and it leaves a space, so there's no contact with the potting mix, and that means that you've got two nodes.
Beautiful. I'm going, because you know what I'm also thinking? I don't know what to do where the palm trees were, and I don't want anything big to detract from the sunlight. But, do you know the other thing I was thinking of? Because it was palm trees, fairly acidic, blueberries. I'm thinking blueberries.
It may not be cold enough.
But you can get this rabbit's eye, which is a new one that grows in the No,
Okay, I know nothing about it. I'll take your word for it.
I've just been doing some reading on it, and I thought I might try them. But I'm going to propagate some of these.